Welcome to the Coffee with Cheryl podcast, the podcast for women over 50 who want to live their best life right now. Imagine having the courage to reinvent your life financially, professionally, personally, and spiritually. Join Cheryl and guests as they share practical tips and resources to inspire you to achieve the lifestyle of your dreams. So grab your favorite mug. It's time for Coffee with Cheryl.
Welcome to the Coffee with Cheryl podcast, a podcast for women over 50 who want to live their best life right now. I am your host, Cheryl Garrison. I am a publisher, an author. I am a resource for women over 50 who want to live their best life right now. And today, our topic is so timely for the theme of our Coffee with Cheryl podcast. Our episode today is living your best life, finding joy and purpose today. Not tomorrow, not 3 years from now, but today. And this is very timely as we get ready to close out the new year. We're already in November. I can't believe it. And this time last year, I was preparing for all the good things that I had in store for 2026. And then, of course, I got the breast cancer diagnosis in January. And that just put a total new spin on everything that happened in my life. Not only that, my 2 new grandbabies who came this year as well. So 2025 has been filled with so many changes. And it just reminds me that we need to be mindful about living our best life today because we do not know what tomorrow will bring. So I want to just spend some time today talking about that, talking about a few of the ways that you can embrace joy and purpose in your life right now, and then put together some really good plans for living out your best life today. Of course, we're going to start with our quote as we usually do. And I have 2 today. One of them is from Mother Teresa. It is, yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has yet to come. We have only today. Let us begin. I love that. We have only today. Let us begin. And then our second quote, this is my own personal quote. This is your moment. Own it. Live it. Don't let it slip away, waiting for a better time. Because frankly, honestly, there will never be a better time. And that leads us to our first point of today. Many times we don't move because we're waiting for things to be perfect. We're ready for ourselves to be perfect. We're ready for the surroundings, our environment to be perfect. And so we don't move. We wait. We wait and we wait. And you'll find that if you continue to wait, then you'll look around and it is too late. And so let us think about number one thing that we want to talk about today is to embrace who you are fully and unapologetically. Don't try to be perfect. Embrace who you are right now, because this is who God has made you to be, and this is where you are right now. Embrace that. And if you see things that you want to change about where you are, you can change them. But first, learn to love where you are right now. Love that person that you are right now. That's what brings you joy, when you can find the love for yourself as you are today. So embrace who you are fully and unapologetically. I have a bonus granddaughter. She is a pistol. I love her. She lets you know what she's thinking. She's 18. She is now in college. Her name is Jayla. and she will tell you what she's thinking. And my last birthday, we were talking, and we were just, I was saying, well, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I guess it's fun being 70. And she said, well, one thing that's true is that you don't have to apologize for anything. When you get to this age, you can just do what you want to do, and people just have to accept it. And I never thought about it that way, but it's true. We are in our 50 somethings. We don't have to apologize anymore for what we're doing and where we're going and how we're doing it. This is the time for us to take everything that we have learned today and to live the life that we choose to live. We've earned the right to do that. Choose your way right now. This is the time to be selfish and to choose and be that person that you want to be right now, because when we do, that is how we will find the joy in our lives. It truly is a time for just really not apologizing and not really wanting that perfection, because that's impossible. So it is truly the time for us to live our best life, finding the joy by just being who we are. So, ladies, as you look toward November and December and thinking about what it is that you want to accomplish in 2026, start that by being who you are, loving who you are right now, and finding the joy in the person that you are right now. Remember, we're still becoming. We're becoming up until the day that we are no longer here. So embrace that and live your life, that best life, finding joy today. Next, I want you to reflect on your journey. Um, your purpose leaves you clues. What you've been through gives you some indication of where you're going, or some of the things that you want to either change about your life, or the things that you want to nurture and fulfill more about your life. Then that's by reflecting on our journey. What has your journey been to this 50 something? Have you been putting things off over and over and over and accepting what life is throwing your way? Well, that's a clue that you're not living your purpose, and that somewhere in there, your purpose exists. It lies in some of the things you said no to, but you have to go and embrace them. You have to find them, and then you have to nurture them. Your past prepares you for where you're going. I think about what I do every day now. A lot of the publishing. My past is I got a degree in journalism. I did corporate writing. I did technical writing, and I had a consulting business, and that was my career. And I never really thought about it preparing me for what I do right now, and becoming an author, having best-selling books. Those things did not, but were not in my psyche at the time. But my journey here came from really embracing the part of me that's a writer, a part of me that loves books, a part of me that loves storytelling. And now I get to help other women tell their stories as I'm telling my own story. And so think about your journey. What has brought you to today? Remember, we're talking about not 3 years from now, not tomorrow. We're talking about today. Think about your purpose. What is it that you've done from leading up to this point that you may have put on hold, or that you may not have put as much passion and work into? And think about finding that thing that is your purpose. Because when we find our purpose, we find our true life. We find that we are living our best life the moment that we are living in our purpose. So I'm asking you today, not tomorrow, not 3 years from now, today, make a list, a physical list of everything that you've done to this point, and look at it and see if you are living that thing that gives you passion, that makes you feel like this is why I am here. This is why I was put here. I never knew I was put here to assist other women over 50. I never knew I would be a voice for that. But everything that has happened to me up to this point has prepared me for it. I was open. I opened my heart and I listened and I looked back at where I was and where I wanted to be. And then I made it happen because I paid attention to my journey. And of course, our journeys are filled with storms, it's filled with valleys. I've been through them. I know you have. If you're living in your 50s, 60s, 70s, I just hit the big 70, then you've had some stuff. And we look at the good and we look at the bad, and all of that together leads us to our purpose. So our second point is reflect on your journey. Your purpose leaves clues. So look for the clues in what you've been through and make sure that you are find your purpose today and begin to live with it. Begin to make room for it if you haven't already done so. Because that is the beginning of living that best life right now, today. The third point is rediscover what lights you up, what makes you smile, what makes you zing, what makes you sing, what makes you happy, what gives you joy, what makes you feel like you are doing what God has intended for you to do, what makes you feel like you are serving others. Rediscover what lights you up. There are some things that you did, I'm sure, as we're looking through that journey, that when you did it, you said, oh, I wish this is something I could do every single day of my life. And then we let life happen and we let it go. So rediscover that thing that just brings joy and light to you, and then begin to live it. Look at your journey, be unapologetically you, and then rediscover. Think about it. What makes your heart smile? What makes your heart smile? And then do that thing. I was so grateful to have published my first fiction novel last year. That brought the biggest smile to my heart because that is something that I had wanted to do for years and years and years, and I kept putting it on hold, and I kept putting everything before it, writing books about business, doing the technical writing stuff, writing about financial things that really brought me had no interest in. I did it because they were there to do. But when I wrote my first fiction novel, I'm working on its sequel, hoping that'll be out first of the year. That brought me true joy because I did something that my heart wanted me to do years and years ago. And I finally did it. So it's never too late. So whatever it is, rediscover what lights you up and do it. Get it done. Not tomorrow, not 3 years from now. Get it done today. Remember, living our best life right now. And that's what we're talking about today. Their next point is to align with God's plan for your life. Think about it. If you are a person of faith, we all have clues. We all get messages from God within our spirit. And He has things that He's called us to do. And many times we just avoid it and say, oh, well, that really isn't what I want to do, but I'll get to it one day. But think about if you align yourself with what God has planned for you, then you can truly, truly get to that really unique purpose in your life. Just think about it. So if you're unclear of what God has planned for you, because remember when He's in the planning, then things just flourish. They just happen. So get in that quiet place and talk to God. Pray, whatever that is for you. But find a way to connect and find out what it is that He has planned for you and in your life. And then make it happen, make it work. Living, thinking about that journey that you've come through and thinking about what really lights you up. And God is going to align you with those things. He wants us, I come that you might have joy more abundantly. So He wants us to live a joyful, purposeful life. So let us think about what His plans are and align ourselves with that. The other thing about joy and living that life of joy and purpose is serving other people. Nothing gives me more joy than when I can do something for someone else, someone less fortunate, or even just someone who needs a note in the mail that says, have a great day, or someone who's not well and getting a get well card, or a bouquet of flowers, or an unexpected visit. Serve others. Service is not always about, doing nonprofits and fundraising and all that. Service can be as simple as just taking cookies to your neighbor and bringing a smile to their face. But just think about this world right now. There's so many opportunities. Unfortunately, we have plenty opportunities now to serve others because our government is failing us, and we can't let our communities around us just crumble because Washington doesn't see the importance of serving each other, serving our neighbors, serving our friends, our families. So if you want to get to that point of living your best life, finding joy and purpose today, think about someone you can bless in a very simple way. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be extravagant. Just think about something you can do today, this wonderful Monday, this beginning of November, that can just make someone smile, make them feel like they're loved and there's someone who cares for them. So let's think about adding service to others in our life as we live our joy and live our purpose. And then lastly, and I say this a lot because I believe how important, it's so important, practice daily gratitude. If you are grateful for what you have right now, then you will take care of what you get in the future. So think about today, what are you grateful for? I know I am grateful for so many things. The list is just so long. I won't even start because my heart is full of gratitude right now for all the great things that are going on in my life, all the great people in my life, all the great things that God has done for me in my life. I'm here. That is the biggest thing I'm grateful for. And I'm here in a way that I'm still able to give and still able to be a resource, still able to publish books. I'm finishing publishing two books for some clients right now. So I'm not just here in getting up every day and struggling through life, even though I've had the double mastectomy and gone through the no chemo or radiation, but some of the hormone therapy can be quite difficult. And I've had some side effects from that. But I'm here. and I feel good and I'm grateful. And when you think of gratitude, if you wake up with a heart of gratitude, just thanking God for one, thanking Him mostly, but being grateful to the people in your life who just bring you joy. My husband makes me a cup of coffee. I'm grateful. You didn't have to do that, but it's a great thing in the morning to have my coffee. So think about daily gratitude, practicing daily gratitude, because it is the ultimate thing that you can do for yourself to find joy and to find purpose in your life after 50. Each day is a gift. So choose gratitude, and you will see that every day gets better and better and better. And instead of focusing on the negative junk that's going on around us, we can wake up feeling that we are living a full, fulfilled, purposeful, passionate, joyful, amazing, best life right now. Not 3 years from now, not tomorrow, but today. So I'm encouraging you in this short podcast today. I just wanted to come on and talk about being grateful, being looking through your journey and making sure that you are finding the clues to your purpose and that you are serving others as you do it. You are living God's plan. You're putting God in your plan, and that you're embracing yourself, your true self, and you're not apologizing to anyone for who you are, because we are still becoming. Remember, every day we're becoming. I think my book back here, Becoming 50 Something, my collaboration series, that is so true. We are becoming. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month of November. And this first Monday starts off a beautiful month, one where this is gratitude month, Thanksgiving. And I'm praying that you have a joyful and a wonderful and a happy Thanksgiving full of family and friends, and just truly living your best life right now. And I pray that if you want to just connect with me, go on my website, 50somethinglifestyle.com, and schedule a consultation with me if you just want to talk about ways that you can be more fulfilled in your life, ways that you can live your best life today, your best life, finding joy and purpose today. And I'd be happy to share with you some of the things that I have done, that I am truly, 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 truly blessed. And I'm truly grateful for the life that I am able to live in this 50 something lifestyle community. So have a great Monday. And I hope to see you in December with a new guest. And we're talking about toward the end of the year on thriving this year was our theme. And so our next podcast will be how to just culminate on how you've thrived and gotten through your storms. And now it's time for you to take what you've learned through the storm and build on it for 2026. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Take care.